Check this. Today we're talking about science. We got none other than my main man, Professor Heinz Wolff, in Brunei University, checking out...
Brunei is a place in Southeast Asia.
Okay. Brunel University. We're talking about science. Now, science is important, isn't it, Professor?
Yes, it's very important.
What is the smallest thing in the universe?
The smallest thing in the universe are, I should think, some of the elementary particles which make up an atom.
How small is they?
Well, how small? I mean, how you mean in sort of?
Yeah, in centimeters.
10,000 millionths of a millimeter.
Is it smaller than a sand? Is it smaller than a salt?
Yes, much smaller.
Sand is smaller than a salt?
No, not necessarily. I mean, you can get sand grains.
But salt is the smallest thing known to man.
Your hair.
Flour.
If you had any, flour is...
Flour is smaller. Is the smallest thing. No. I got muddled up.
It's much tinier than sand.
Now, what about medicine? How is science involved in the medicine?
Medicine is increasingly based on scientific discoveries.
What about knob enlargements?
If I understand you correctly, and I have to sort of do a mental bit of translation about the rather crude language which you employ.
Do they work?
I don't know. It's not a subject which I have ever worked, been interested in, or require.
Right, I would never need one, but if you needed one,
congratulations. No. I can well imagine, being a sympathetic sort of guy, that if it bears down heavily on somebody's mind, that he believes themselves to be insufficient in that department.
Not me.
Yeah, all right, I suppose. Then I can say that they may well want it.
What does infinity mean?
Infinity means that if you are traveling by any means, whether it's Concorde or sitting on a beam of light, you'd never come to the end.
Is it a number?
No.
Is it more or less than a million?
More. Because you can always add one onto the end.
Okay, I'll add a million on the end. Million.
There is no edge, because by definition...
Even if I carry on saying that all day, what happens if I use zillion?
Still have no idea, because...
Killian?
No idea, because...
There isn't anything bigger than a killian.
The principle is that whatever number you try to think of, however big it is, I can always come along and say, I've got a number which is one bigger.
And that number is infinity?
No.